Welcome back to this Lowrey TBO-1 power supply repair, and I've replaced those caps that were leaking. I've replaced both of them with some nice Nichicon. They're not axial, but there's plenty of space here. But unfortunately I did find this burnt 10k resistor, and this feeds this 100-volt line, and the only other place it goes to is to these photo cells. So we're going to have to check this circuit when I'm back at the Lowrey organ. We're going to have to check this driver Q25 transistor. Maybe the lamps blow. And there seems to be 3 photocell receivers in the circuit. I think they might be acting as some kind of VCA, and definitely connected to the marimba on the percussion board. There's that 10k resistor which just crumbled away. And also there's another resistor which has seen damage. Now this is on the bias control for the treble amplifier, and it's a 39 ohm half watt resistor, and it's actually connected to that potentiometer, so we're going to have to check the potentiometer as well. So that was the leaky capacitor, as you can see. I'm not sure if that's what's caused this problem. This was the bias resistor that has blown. So if I go back to the actual power supply diagram, I'm very keen to check these diodes here, and this was the 10k which blew on the 100-volt output to the percussion board. So let's check these diodes. Check this one. Oh, that's shorted. Okay, let's check the others, see if there's any more. Well, it was only this diode that was shorted, so I've replaced it with another one. I just have to solder it all back together now. I have to say I'm not a fan of this point-to-point wiring. So whether this diode caused the problem or this is the result of the problem, we're still yet to find out. Just make sure there's a good connection. I think the next stage is we're going to check the output transistors. And they live under this protective lid here, so I guess the casing of the transistor is live. Oh dear, use only P3139s. These look like Solitron. I wonder how unobtainium these are. Let's measure them. So this gets a bit confusing now. If these are short, then we have 2 faults on the power supply. Very strange that they should happen at the same time. Let's check this. Yep. 2 of the legs are shorted. So we'll just measure this one as well, and we're going to have to also investigate the speaker, I guess, because maybe the speaker's gone short. And takes its time. Yeah, this is shorted as well. Oh dear. So I'm presuming the bass amp's working fine, as the bias resistor isn't being burnt out. So I'm expecting these two to be the same. Hopefully we can take some readings and try and match some. So I don't know how useful this peak atlas readings are going to be. So it's got a HFE of 69. And it's telling us that's at about 5 milliamps, and a VBE of 0.622 volts, and IB 5 milliamps, and VCE SAT 0.018 at 5 milliamp, IB 0.08. There's some leakage number there, so I'll have to write these down. Let's get the other one out as well.
The resistive dimension is vast thing, and there's a time
Jeffrey 66. So I'll jot these down, and luckily I'm keeping them in the same position so they don't need rebiasing. You don't want to get them mixed up, otherwise you'd have to redo the biasing again. Just going for this through the camera so I can write it down in a bit. So, only use P3139. Well, I guess I'll have to do some more hunting around, see if I can find some transistors. Might find some new old stock somewhere. So if there's any transistor aficionados out there, let me know if you know of a suitable replacement for these. I can't find any information about them on the web. I might contact Lowrey maybe, see if they know. So I guess you're going to have to stay tuned for the next episode. See if we can get this alive again. Catch you next time. Diamond.